I hate doing this. I really hate doing this. I feel like it's a waste of time to do this, but I'll do a quick first review, a quick first opinion of the game after nearly 4 hours. I'm level 11, 12, whatever, level 11. This is the continuation of Titan Quest 1. It's not from the same devs of Titan Quest 1 and Grim Dawn, it's completely new devs, but the publisher is the same. So basically, we can also call it a brand new game, a brand new title, even though it's called Titan Quest 2, it's there just to sell. Yeah. From the start, main menu is fine, main team is fine. And there is no male and female, there's only body type. So that's the first big alarm in a game. When you see body type, it usually gonna stink. And it's usually like that. So the game, starting up from the story, you get chased down as an infant from some goddess, Nemesis. And you're supposed to figure out what's happening. That's the story of the game, and that's how they're gonna make progress through the story. You getting stronger so you can face Nemesis. The game is in ancient Greece and it has nothing to do with ancient Greece. I don't feel like I'm playing in ancient Greece. I don't know how it feels like, but it doesn't feel like in ancient Greece. Why? Very simple. Writing is tedious, voice acting is tedious. And I can forgive about voice acting because I don't care. The entire game is fully voice acted, yeah. Better any voice acting than none. So that's, we can forgive, I guess. But a tedious writing, no. Like someone with 0 brain cells was doing the writing. And as people would say here in the chat, the AI would have done it better. 50 times better. It's an action RPG, it's not supposed to be about a story. Story should only bring the atmosphere. There is no atmosphere. And story is tedious. So it's a fail in both ways, no matter how you put it. It's early access, it's not like the game is gonna drastically change for the full release in 2 years from now. Unless they completely delete the story and create something new. But the game already starts with some cinematics and they already have their main villain as Nemesis and so on. So no, it's not gonna be new, it's gonna be tedious. But again, you can forgive all of that because it's an action RPG. But it's tedious. Bugs optimization, I only found one bug in a game and that's about it. Minor bug. The game works fine for early access and I guess it's gonna be even better on a release. So at least that's good. It looks like it's gonna be optimized well. Not like it's perfect now, it's not, but it's gonna be good. I can tell if it works like this in early access. It doesn't look like it's gonna be some huge game. I guess it's gonna be like 20 hours. The campaign is done. You run it 2 times, 3 times, normal, hard, extreme, like Titan Quest, original Titan Quest or Grim Dawn, and you're done with the game. Okay, so that's gonna be the game time. I don't know about the replay value. There's 4 classes to pick from in early access. Probably there's gonna be 8, because that's how many spots I've seen when I was picking the class. User interface is great, journal's great, map is great, the entire user interface is great, and that's the only thing that I actually like about the game. It's done really well, including the world map and everything. That's really fine. Graphics, I'm not sure if this is Unreal Engine or not, whatever, it looks nice. the game looks nice. Fixed camera angle, you can't rotate the camera. Gameplay, bad. Animations, stale, outdated, extremely slow pace how you move throughout the map. You spend more time running around the map than actually fighting, and it's an action RPG. And I already said it like 15 minutes ago, so I'll repeat again. When you play an action RPG, it's about dopamine or serotonin. The game should make you happy. The game, action RPG, any action RPG, should make you want to play. It should make you awake even when you want to go to sleep, so you can continue playing and get that good loot and whatnot, okay? Because it's fast-paced, because it has a lot of combat and whatnot. This game is the complete opposite. It makes me sleepy and I want to go to bed. And that's a very bad sign for an action RPG. It's not addictive. Completely missed the point. Very few enemies around. And it's just tedious. AI, speaking about the gameplay, AI is quite literally brain dead. You can circle around them and they can't do shit. And that's when there's a lot of them, mind you. Not to mention when you start hitting very bad AI. What's good? Combat animations, not yours, but enemies, they at least you can see what they're gonna do when they charge attacks and so on, so I guess that's done well. During exploration, there are secrets. They're mostly brain dead. They're just there for loot, and when the actual loot drops, it doesn't feel rewarding. It feels like whatever. Literally, when the loot drops in action RPGs, you know, you kill a boss, the boss drops a loot, you feel happy about it. Here, you just collect, it feels whatever. You equip, whatever. Okay. And even though the game offers plenty of stats, core stats, defensive stats, all of this looks extremely rich, okay? Way much better than in Diablo 4. But I don't see it in action. I don't feel it in action. There's plenty of things, you know, that exist in a game, like plenty of calculations and whatnot. I just don't feel it when I play. The reason is very simple. Extremely slow pace. Time wasting. Not enough enemies. Brain dead AI. It just doesn't feel well. NPCs, enemies. Let's start from NPCs. Tedious NPCs. Disgusting NPCs, not a single memorable one. They feel generic. Literally an AI would done them better. And it doesn't feel like Greece. And that's probably the most disappointing part. It doesn't feel like fucking Greece. Especially not like ancient Greece. Nothing feels Greek to me here. The enemy variety is solid. I've seen one boss, the Griffin. It was fine. Nothing special. It's not bad and it's not good. It's just straight up line fine. Leveling like in Titan Quest 1, but I would say a tad bit worse than Titan Quest 1 and Grim Dawn. It feels a tad bit worse. I like the leveling from previous games more than this. Even though there's multi-classing immediately from the start, where you invest active points, passive points, and then you invest attribute points, and that's all that you can do basically. And divinity points that give you the bar rises like in previous parts, and then you pick spells, passive and active spells that you can play, and there are core spells. This segment is fine, I guess, but the biggest problem is I don't feel it in action. As far as the itemization goes, I don't know, man. It feels lame, boring, uninspiring, and it copies a lot from Grim Dawn and Titan Quest 1, but not in a good way. Although it's early access, they're probably gonna change it in the next 2 years. When I started the game, I said there is potential for the game to be 8 out of 10, then the hour passed, it was 7 out of 10, then 2 hours passed, it was 6 out of 10. Now after like 4 hours, I would say let up 5 out of 10 action RPG. 6, 7 out of 10 potential on a full release, depends what they do. It's gonna be mediocre or slightly above mediocre. Now that's for newcomers, people that never played action RPGs before. For those that play Path of Exile, fuck it, even Diablo 3 or 4, Grim Dawn, they probably not gonna like it, because it's far worse than those, and for those the game will probably be bad. So 4 out of 10, 3 out of 10. For me personally, it's, I can have an objective opinion and I can have my own opinion. My own opinion, this is 3 out of 10. Again, I don't want to play it. It doesn't make me happy while playing it. It doesn't have any addiction level to it, and it's action RPG. So for me, it's 3 out of 10. But for someone that's gonna play an action RPG for the very first time, it can be like 5, 6 out of 10. Maybe even 7 out of 10 on a full release. If they don't know anything about Greek mythology and they think how this is it, and it's not. It's tedious. The bottom line is this is not a good game. It's a bad game. And for sure I won't spend time creating a video, editing a video about it and so on. I'm just gonna cut this and release the video on my YouTube channel, and that's about it. I do not plan to spend more time on this game than I already spent today. 4 hours of my life is a waste already. And I don't plan to spend a minute further inside this game. Even on a full release, first I'll check what they did, what are the changes, and then I'll decide if I want to play. But the chances I'm gonna play this are like 0.1%, I guess. And I love Grim Dawn and Titan Quest, but I'm well aware that these are not the same devs from Titan Quest and Grim Dawn. And you can tell by every second in this game that these are not the same devs. So if you want to play a game like this, play Titan Quest 1. That's my opinion about the game. For me personally, this is very bad.